And here we are for the divisional round of the playoffs, taking on the Green Bay Packers, a division rival of the team we beat in the wildcard round, the Detroit Lions. We'll be at home for this one, of course, in prime time. Those Packers with an 88 overall. We have an 85 overall. If you want to see the playoff bracket to this point, though, in the wildcard round, the Bengals took on the Bills and defeated them. The Dolphins beat the Texans, and the Ravens beat the Chiefs. So it is now the Chargers and Bengals, Ravens and Dolphins in the divisional round. Whereas on the NFC side, our conference side, we obviously beat the Detroit Lions by 19, the Packers beat the Bears by 4, and the Cardinals beat the Niners by 14, meaning the Giants take on the Cardinals, and we take on the Packers. Let's also take a look at the players of the week while we're here. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but if we were to win this game, I mean, if you think you could beat the Lions, beat the Packers, and then you have the Giants and Cardinals, one of those two as your championship round opponent, I mean, you like your odds. You definitely like your odds. But either way, let's take a look at the injuries, which we, of course, are perfectly fine. One ahead of us. The Packers missing 2 linemen, 2 pretty good overall linemen, mind you. 84 overall, Rasheed Walker, and 85 overall, Joaquin Contreras. So very interesting losses to the offensive line for that Packers team. Let's take a look at their roster regardless. Jordan Love looks good. Jacobs obviously still looks very good. Fullback's got a little bit of speed. Wide receivers, not the tallest guys in the world, but very good trio, if you will. The good old trio. Kraft, obviously a very big problem with all that speed. Belton, their backup left tackle, is actually good enough to be a starter at a lot of different teams. Left guard, good. Center, not terrible. Right guard, good. Right tackle, very good. Looking at left end, Rashawn Gary, solid. Right end, Tyree Wilson. So, not the best D-line in the world. Looking at the linebacking units, of course, Edgerrin Cooper's an X factor now. Quay Walker looks pretty good. Cornerbacks, they didn't really upgrade too much here, but they have an up-and-coming guy named Manny Stevenson. A little bit of speed there. Javon Bullard's solid. McKinney's really solid. Kicker, 98 kick power, no problems there. And then they still have Daniel Whelan as the punter. So, a very solid roster, top to bottom. A few more things to get done before we get into the game, which also, if we were to win this game, we obviously means we're moving on to the championship round, which if we do, 500 likes, and we will guarantee we will do that on Monday. Now, there's a good chance we do that on Monday anyways, but not for sure. There could be a different, I don't know if we're going to be able to do a different video I want to do, so that could be on Monday instead. But 500 likes would guarantee it. I know it's a lot to ask for. We didn't even get the 400 likes, but it's the damn playoffs. We can show up and show out. Of course, final things I wanted to show were the gameplay sliders. I always import them again every time. This is what we're rocking with. Yes, our run game. Yes, their run game was very good, bad and good, but we ended up winning anyways. We ended up clutching up, and I want to win a Super Bowl as legit as possible, and I think with these sliders, very tough. Of course, a lot of people have asked what we have for our progression sliders. This is where I'm sitting. Might move guard and center up a little bit, but I definitely feel tackles don't develop quickly enough, and then edge rushers, I feel they develop very quickly, so we lowered that down a little bit. But anyways, here it is, taking on the Green Bay Packers. We have never made it to the championship round, at least so far. Let's see if we can do it. And of course, I can't tell if people are trolling or not, or maybe they're just really garbage at the game, so they project, but yes, of course, we are on all Madden. We've tried competitive. I don't really know if it changes much. We're back on sim style. That's about that. And here we are at home. Prime time. We love it. Primetime games are great. Now, I will say, with the different weather, and the lighting changing, from time to time, I actually don't mind daytime games. Before I hated them, it's like, oh, well, it's going to be the same all game long. But no, it actually changes. So I do kind of like that evening look, if you will. It's, the sun's coming down a little bit. But either way, we do get to kick the ball first, which, it didn't necessarily help us last time, but we were able to win, right? Like the other team, the Lions got off to a pretty hot start, maybe coupled because of us punting or kicking off first, but we won the game in the end. So if that's what's going to happen here again, I'll gladly kick first. That's what we strive for. We strive to kick first, but you never know. Oh, my Lord, Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden wearing number 22. That's going to blow my brain up, just like Trevin Wallace just blew up that run, loss of 4. There's just things I forget to do, and that's one of the things I forget to do. Hell, even Barnes is like a starter still when he really shouldn't be. Oh, Romeo. Oh, no, he's not going to go Romeo. And, of course, Trevin Walls overruns it. Thankfully, we have good pursuit. Holy, off to a bad start, Trevin, sort of. Where, yes, he had a good play. He also just had a garbage one, mind you. Run the 43, running the blitz. We got to get in there. Should have a free rusher. We don't. Jordan Love panics, but he doesn't need to. That's a touchdown. We just went for a pick out of position. Romeo Dobbs scores. He panics. We bring, I don't even know, 6. We can't get in on 6. And the Packers already scored a touchdown in the first drive. How do we not get in, please? And hell, well, I don't know what the hell we're doing over there, but I mean, we technically brought even more because I don't know if he was supposed to come in sooner or not, but we have another guy coming in. Oh, he was. He got caught up or slow. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he would have started right away if he would have gotten there anyways, but still, it's better than what happened. And, of course, we sold hard there. Brother, they gave us trick returns already. They already know. They already know. They're like, you got scored on in a minute. Yeah, you're going to need these. Oh, what a move, though. Oh, I didn't even see him. That was actually a pretty good return to the 31-yard line. Of course, we've seen Jordan Love's numbers in the regular season. Looked very good. Bryce Young's just a bit better. That's a real man. I don't even know what that means, but sure. Quick throw. Well, that's one thing we definitely got to get back to is just finding the first read. I think in the past when we have struggled and we went into that find the first read, throw it to them moment and mode, that is when we were winning games, like really well. And that is maybe not the first read open, but the most open. McMillan to the 42. I do not care. I will throw to whoever is open. Roman wide open, pretty big. Oh, I thought it was going to be a bigger play than that. Still 9 yards. Haven't run the ball yet. Don't need to. Don't need to. We are a very successful passing attack. Keep that going if we can. McMillan, touchdown. Perfect throw by Bryce Young. And that, my friends, is how you answer back. 14 total points in 3 minutes. More points in 3 minutes this game than there was all of the first quarter last game. Yeah, don't leave Tetairoa McMillan one-on-one. Although, as somebody that wants to win this game, do leave Tetairoa McMillan on one-on-one. He is so bad at it. He gets so nervous. I would never do it. And there goes Tucker Kraft for 8. This is going to be a crazy gunslinger battle, isn't it? I'm not ready for this. Derek Brown gets a decent push and will deny him. 3-1 now. Josh Jacobs really nowhere to go. Risking it here a little bit again with the blitz. This time mid. See if we can get in there. He's under center. It's going to take a second longer to get that ball off. Play action. They blow it up, but they don't commit to their quarterback. They fall for the run, which I do understand. And it could have been a sack, could have been a punt. Instead, it's Romeo Dobbs clutching up again. That big alien-headed ass. Please don't let him be the reason we lose this game. There goes Trevin. Oh, we got picked up. Oh, that could be picked. Oh, to be fair, that time we did have to jump for that. What a throw, though. I'm feeling pass, so we're going to bring the blitz. I don't know why I said what I said. There goes Jacobs, stiff-arming hard. Siegel brings him down, 15-yard run. I don't know why I said I'm feeling pass when I definitely meant I'm feeling run, and we weren't wrong. I just said the wrong thing, which is probably what threw me off in the first place. And we get a piece of him, but really thought he's going to bounce that all the way out. I mean, I would have. Maybe that's why I would not have gained yards and he gained 5. I think it's worth bouncing that out, though. And quick throw, that's bad. Trayvon. Oh, he reaches for the first down. Another first down. 17-yard line. I mean, on par for 21 points in the first quarter. We never know how these games finish in the second half, though, so could be no scores for either team. And we miss him, but thankfully he does well. Running a lot of man coverage. Is that Trayvon Merrick? Oh, nice push! The ball's on the ground. I can't get off the block, and that will be a loss of 15 on the play, I believe. But yeah, it could have been a recovery. We couldn't disengage. That is a holding penalty, which means nothing because, we would have declined it. If they allow us to actually do what we were trying to do, which is disengage with the play, and they do not. We're running the blitz anyways. Too much time equals L, so let's not do that. We're playing a bit off. And it's a screen. We're out there with Rodgers. He did a pretty good job there. Not perfect, but we prevent the touchdown. Field goal time. Oh, that sucks. That would have been a hold if they even know to hold. Maybe he's like, oh, well, I've blocked well enough. I'm not going to hold this guy. I'll let him go in. Please stop diving late. And Derek Brown scooping and scoring. Who knows? Who honestly knows? That is a huge opportunity wasted, but good job by, I think, Uman Mielen, who's having a great start. Where the hell is Hardman? Dude, Hardman is literally, like, gone. I mean, Hardman to do a little bit better than that, but at least we got to stop. Now got to go against Kenny Clark, who I think has inside stuff. And there you go. Chuba Hubbard maybe did a little too much there. Could have probably gained 8, just run straight. But I suppose, is the game really won on, 6 and 8 yard runs, or is it won on big highlight moments, Good juke move. I thought we were going to stiff arm our way out of that one. Injury timeout looks to be Robert Hunt. We have a little bit of depth on the offensive line. Not a lot, but a little bit. We can probably take 1 or 2 injuries. That's pretty good coverage again. Musgrave going against his former team, gains 4. Leg cramps should be fine, so we'll keep Dillard in for now. Going for the jugular here a little bit. Zig doesn't usually work. We'll see. It does when they leave him wide open. Horn gets absolutely smashed. I was going to say bye McKinney, but that feels sus. Ooh. This is risky, but this could be a touchdown if this works. Oh, why? Oh, no, he doesn't get it. I didn't like Reed. I think he was going to lose 2. I don't know how they played such good defense there, but they did. That sucks, huh? Oh, please. Good blocking, fellas. Great blocking. Everyone was covered enough to where even with the perfect throw, they could hit stick him. So that's why we held on to that ball, and thankfully Brooks got open. Like, I didn't really look across the field, so let's take a look at McMillan. So McMillan is being played off pretty hard here. You probably get away with that throw. But, and Horn's wide open, but he was like my last read. But, throwing to the tight end could be dropped if he gets hit. Obviously, Roman could drop and get hit, and then, of course, Brooks wide open, big play. Big moment in that game, dude. That is so close to being a game-changing stop. And Brooks just runs straight up, gets about 8. Wacky running, by the way. Start of the second quarter, though, 10-7. Scoring slowed down a little bit, but yeah, it's still a pretty damn insane first quarter. A little bit of highlight plays in there. Let's see what those highlights actually look like. Good juke move on this drive by Mr. Hubbard. 10-7, but obviously, we haven't been stopped just yet. So technically, we're momentum-wise kind of in the lead. Keeping Hubbard very fresh, but he'll come back in next play, of course. Take a look at his play action. You know what? We're going to keep this. Oh, my overthrow. PI? Yeah, I was about to say, that is. I know he's a very short guy. I almost called him a midget, but that's still catchable, and he is absolutely early. That is one that the Packers fans would be like, yeah, that's uncatchable. That's bullcrap. Speaking of Horn, bad throw, but he will catch it. I tried to fall down before the 10, and where are we at? Where did we end up, ladies and gentlemen? Does anyone want to hazard a guess? You are correct. My least favorite place on planet Earth. Oh, we're in trouble here. Bryce got speed, but not that much speed. Throw away, no grounding, thankfully. Dead play. I mean, if we're going to be real, dead play, like, pre-snap, to be honest, but it's fine. Let's go. See if we can find somebody open here. I really stepped up thinking. Please run into him. Oh, my God, who is that? Who is that, Tyree? Holy. This cross feels like pretty deep of a cross for this yard line, but I think he could hit McMillan, so we'll see. He's not open, but he's McMillan. And, wow, he just looked like he tried to pitch the ball. Right, both teams getting a stop here. I mean, that's one of those situations where if he catches that ball, and, of course, if he breaks the tackle, it's a touchdown, but catches that ball, it's a manageable, almost blocked kick. Although, what happened? Did they hit us late? Personal foul, roughing the kicker. It's dangerous. I mean, that is absolutely a penalty. I don't care what anyone says. They brought their entire team here. They all land. I mean, where is he stepping? I mean, he's dying. Look. I mean, that is literally running right into him. And, of course, he dies after this, but they cut it off. You can see, oh, my leg. Look at this. He looks about to kick the ball again. The Packers kind of known for their mistakes. Definitely having some mistakes here. Let's try to run this ball. Try to get the touchdown after their error. As Tyree Wilson's apparently the GOAT. Dillard's injured. Okay. Our replacement for an injured guard is now injured. It is now the hidden development trait rookie that we got. Like this year. You dump that off. We're going to have to take that. Good job, Chuba. And he fights into the end zone for a score. I had no idea that he even had a chance to score. And they just played off of him enough. You see it time and time again. It's like, get the check down, get the check down. There's nowhere else for him to throw. Get the check down. And then, a play you think maybe is going to go for a yard or two is 8 or 9, 10, first down, and then some. Wow, what a play by Chuba Hubbard. Great play by Bryce as well. O-line, despite the injuries, blocking well enough as well. Bruised knee, Frank will return soon. Will he? Absolutely colossal error by the Green Bay Packers on 4th down, which would have been a field goal. Good shot to the, I don't even know what that was, back of the knee. Definitely a weird spot to be hit as he just instantly died from what seemed to be barely getting hit. He's not injured like our lineman, though, and we cut across because I figured Trevin's there and he makes the play. If you believe your guy's going to make the play, you can go and try to prevent. Trayvon Merrick, we're a little late. Try to swat, can't, and there goes Romeo Doubs clutching up on 3rd down again. If you could say, for some reason, you just can't throw the ball to Romeo Doubs on 3rd down, we would have had like 3 stops now. Look at freaking Tucker. Not that it matters as Golden gets a catch and then reaches over again. All right, we got to get a blitz. Blitzes are the literal only way we get off the field now. It's just exclusively the only way. And we brought the heat. And he can't handle it. Loss of 6. He just panics and it takes that one. I mean, you can see, I don't know if anyone's open. I mean, Tucker Kraft's pretty damn open. Romeo Doubs pretty open. Reed is pretty open, to be honest. And he just, all the pressure, he panics. Love it. And I do the damn same, to be honest. Oh, Lord, we are changing this up. I don't really love cover 3 here, but the weak side is over by Kraft, so we'll just use it. It's pretty good. And that should be a fumble. Nick Scorton scooping that. I don't think it's a scoop and Scorton, but it is at least a recovery. 3rd and 16. Oh, my God. Tucker just burns off the line, by the way. Great tackle. He does get a field goal out of it, but fair enough. And now another injury. Derek Brown, our trenches are being decimated. Oh, my God. It must be his heart. He just reached inside of his chest to massage his heart. It must be serious. He doesn't do that unless it's super serious. Let's try to get a block. Let's not dive late, though. Let's learn from their mistakes. As we have ball at half. We have 5:39 here in the second, and we're already leading by 1. This could be a huge setup for that second half kickoff. Shoulder bruise should be fine, but it's adding up, dude. Injury after injury. Chuba Hubbard on the return. I'm not really sure what determines this, but why not? The guy's a freak. He's a freak, but he's not that good. Come on. Please, Hardman. I don't ask for much. I just ask for Hardman to just sacrifice his entire life for us. Is there anyone? I mean, there's no way they can cover him, right? Oh, Lord. Wait, free play? Grew up. I think that's a free play. Good try by Musgrave. They try to switch late. Yeah, I was thinking maybe just go to Roman, get 10-15, but at the same time, with that free play, you almost set up a second free play because it's 1st and 5, you know? So, I think it's a good decision to take that shot. Oh, Lord. I was going to try to set the feet, but we're not going to get it. Oh! McMillan, look at him slip off of tackles of the 47. Big play. Already a massive contributor in these playoffs. Just this game alone already. Big plays. And try to cut it with ETN. Can't. Gets about a yard or 2, though. Of course, trying to get the run game going a little bit heavier is obviously we want the clock running. And more importantly, I want to develop the run game. Is it that much to ask? Musgrave, that's a tough one. Good catch. 1st down. No, it's close. They're going to call it short. Chuba Hubbard, he's big enough. Let's just dive this. I mean, we could probably go route and get McMillan, but let's just dive this. And Chuba Hubbard fights. I don't know if he got it. He didn't. Inches. Wow. It's a freaking yard, man. Mesh, if they get the stop here, I'm going to be so devastated. Oh, don't tell me Ferrario. Oh, it's encroachment. Huge. Wow. Neutral zone infraction, I should say. Wow, I really thought that was on Ferrario. Great discipline. Ferrario, you little hero. And by little, I mean massive man that I would be scared of. Trying to cut it. Pretty good moves. Huge hit by Quay, 5 yards. Again, trying to play this smart. Trying to get that clock going. Trying to get a score to end this half. Going to run the dive as they're actually giving us a pretty good look again. And we did not want to cut it that hard, but Chuba breaks it anyways. Good 1st down. Trying to manage this clock and I think we're doing pretty well with it. No free play this time. Chuba Hubbard, one-on-one. Edgerrin not making any mistake. And there's the 2-minute warning. 1-point lead. Chance to put up a score. Chance to get the ball at half. Just can't make any mistakes. I mean, we have the luxury of if we can make a mistake, but we really don't want to, obviously. Screen pass, that worked really well. And we're going to go inside, get near the lineman in case a crazy fumble happens. They're going to call a timeout. Could have been injury, could have been coincidence, but it is a smart timeout to take, so wouldn't put it past them being a strategic. Everyone's ribs are gone, by the way. What the hell is going on? I want my baby back. Oh, ETN. A little bit too much contact there. Good job by the Packers here to call timeouts. This is an interesting one because it's like, do you get aggressive, score the touchdown, or do you waste this clock down and still try to score the touchdown? I'm not sure. Let's run the ball. It's working anyways. And there goes Chuba Hubbard. If you can get it, you will score, and he will. Okay. You got to get the touchdown even if it's going to give him time. If we could guarantee a field goal and 0 chance for them to get the ball, I would, but that's just not possible. The best case scenario of clock wasting would be them having 50 seconds left, and that's us not scoring a touchdown. Because, of course, you can see that extra timeout. But who knows? This could be a better outcome. Maybe they make a mistake. Maybe we get another touchdown before half. Who knows? We got to get better with the landing zone stuff as well, especially when it's showing the wind is on us. It's hard to aim, though. Like, I don't freaking know where to kick this. Oh, that's a really good kick. Oh, huge. Oh, we missed hard. Good tackle, though, to the 24. Good D. Good special teams. Again, we have been very successful while blitzing. I don't really like this. So, if it comes down to it, we will do it. And that's a little dump off to Jacobs. Good tackle of only 7 yards gained. Wish we actually had like a proper man coverage play. We don't. Good press. And there goes Jordan Love. Ooh, try to hit stick him. Yeah, and we're going to be playing pretty safely here. If they get down the field for a field goal, so be it. Better start than I thought we were going to have after the start we had. Yeah, good play by Golden, who just zips out of bounds for first down. I say we're going to play it conservatively, and then I do something like this. Shift him over a little bit. Get him a little anxious. Quick throw outside, and thankfully we're there. Wow, what a stiff arm. Good tackle to the 42. Stays in bounds. Again, I wish we had better, like an actual man coverage play. Good QB contained. Just I feel like he could scramble one of these times. Not afraid of it. And we... Oh, no way! I thought he just scored. Injury timeout. Don't know who just got hurt, but that is their final timeout. I'm going to get crazy and just run mid here on first down. 1st and 10, like when would you expect it? If we can get a sack here, that'll keep them scrambling here. Pretty good defense overall, and he just gets... Lord. I don't know how he gets that much time, but he does. 43 seconds left, and they are going to bring it back to that 1 point. I got to see this. I just have to see what the hell happened. So we bring 6. They bring 5 blockers. Well, 6 blockers, and just nobody. We get a little push, but nobody gets off their blocks. Rodgers gets blocked up by our own guy, Merrig, I think. I'm covering the guy that looks like he's going to get the most open here. And unfortunately, I mean, it's great coverage until that moment. That's a tough pill to swallow. Let's get a block. Makes it a 3-point game. 43 seconds left, 1 timeout. Obviously, well, not 1 timeout, 1 point lead. We have 3 timeouts, so we could still try to regain the 8 or at least get to a 4-point lead. But don't want to get too excited with it, so if something goes bad early, we probably will just take this to the half with a lead. Although Chuba gets a huge return. Chuba Hubbard will score. Complete breakdown by the Packers special teams. Who would have thought? And that is the easiest kick return touchdown you will ever see. Genuinely, I've never seen that easy of a return. Just straight line. Just ran straight line. Unfreaking believable. What a play. And with timeouts, with a lack of timeouts, I should say, barring they have a nice return like we just had, I can't imagine they're going to try and score again. But yeah, it's pretty good blocking. Obviously, you're playing the contain there, but that guy is a little slow off the break. And then, of course, you get the lead blocks up the field. Richards is supposed to save the day here. And he's waiting there, but he's following his assignment too tightly rather than just seeing what he's got to, do. And just like that, not enough speed on special teams for them, and we score. And, of course, the extra point is blocked. I was going to say, of course, you let Green Bay outplay on special teams, but, yeah, well, kind of gave up a kick return touchdown. What a kick this is, by the way. This is literally perfect. Back foot on the line. Chuba Hubbard trying to get a hit stick. Can't. I mean, I don't know if I want to play prevent, but definitely want to play deep. Again, opportunity strikes at all times. 1 interception away from making this a 2-possession lead. And they will take that over to Golden, who gets a good chunk. They should be able to get this to about 15 seconds. Not going to spike it. 17, 16, and hike that 15, like we said. Deep out. No, he's not going to take it, and that should end the half. I mean, they do get close for a Hail Mary here. I'm half tempted to call a timeout because they could take a Hail Mary shot here, and they won't get the hike off. Not everyone's set. Would have been that's what it would have been. An illegal formation, which, you know, kills the clock anyways. But I think you got to try, right? Like, who cares? You know, you get the penalty. It's half's over anyways. But, of course, we squeak out with a 7-point lead with ball at half. So we are controlling the game like we did last week. That's all I can really say. Of course, looking at the Dolphins-Ravens game, Tua delivering a strike downfield. There is nobody in sight, and they win. That is crazy. A 5-point victory over the Baltimore Ravens. No Chiefs or Ravens in the championship round. That is actually spectacular. What about this NFC side, though? Have they played? They have not. So the 1 and 4 seeds, winner of this one is taking one of them on. Obviously, if the Cardinals win and we win, we're at home again. But if the Giants win, and it doesn't really matter, they're at home, of course. So pretty big implications here, both sides. Pretty good start for the Packers, but we don't fall flat like we did last time. So far, perfect passing from both sides for the most part. And with that, it is 27-20 Carolina. It's crazy to me. People see the way they're passing the ball, and it's playing all Madden, dude. Stop being weak. What you think perfection is less than all Madden? Oh, my. To the 30. Who are we even looking at here? Like, what are we looking at here? Passing average. I mean, we're passing our average, I suppose. Or at least on par to, I should say. I don't really like these outs. I'd prefer to run it, especially when there's some linebackers, but it's a weak base front as nobody picks up Edgerrin Cooper. Good job by Hubbard to get a yard. Not a soul in sight on that, man. Let's test them. If they're in man coverage, you know, they have to make the coverage. If it's zone, we should find somebody. And there goes Chuba Hubbard, wide open. And slips off the tackle. Beautiful work. Oh, there goes Chuba again. To the 37-yard line. Already has a kick return touchdown. Has a couple of plays on offense. The guy is zooming. Little quick throw. Hey, you know, wow, Tyree almost got that too. Hey, you know, we'll get 5 yards on it. Well, 3rd and 2. I can live with 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Chuba says, yeah, or I'll just get us into field goal range. Don't make a mistake, and we have a 2-possession lead automatically. How about that? Oh, they're on this. Wide open McMillan. It's a good throw. Try to hurdle, and he gets a real good shot to the gut to the 17. I'm intrigued by this play. I'm not intrigued by the fact that we probably won't have the time to throw this, but we'll look. Oh, Musgrave, touchdown. It's a little overthrown, but Musgrave handles it. Huge opening drive in the second half. 2-possession lead. That play actually worked perfectly. They just didn't see it at all. Living and dying by that play action. I love it. I love it a lot. Look at Musgrave. We love it out here. Great stuff. Can we see the playback, though? That's all I want to see. I want to see this touchdown. Luke Musgrave against his former team, mind you. Just wide open. Nobody there. They know. They're celebrating. They know he's wide open. Quay in coverage. Always a suspect. Gets beat. 2-possession lead. Come on, defense. Not quite as quick as their opening drive, but still a good damn drive if you ask me. Scorton. Oh, that play action tricked me. And there goes Jordan Love, who can't quite get away, but gets 4. It's not exactly a massive play, but it's still a gainer of a first down. Sapp can't get off that block. He's looking to run again. And Sapp. Oh, wow. Good play by Kraft and Love there. We got Sapp. Doesn't allow him to run, but it actually probably hurts us even more as he gets that throw out for the first down. Man tester. They know it's man. And they're going to run right at the defense anyways with Jacobs, 3 yards. We got some bodies up here, obviously looking more for the run stop, but wouldn't surprise me if they try to run the ball again. They won't. We're leaving the running back open for, oh my lord, a wrong player. It's all right. And clean tackle, gets stiff arm to 13. Trevin Wallace is not having a great day. Yeah, I don't know what Trevin's doing. He's so far off his man, and then he just pursues where no one is, and then kind of runs into his own guys. Thankfully, we had the deep safety. To list a few players struggling while making a couple plays here and there. Marcus Rogers, obviously. And then Trevin Wallace. Made a couple plays in the run, but I'm even there. Oh, we just missed that hard. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. And the Packers are on the board. Jacobs just untouchable. Quite literally. Like, our guys tried to engage him, and like a force field just happened. Their hands just, like, decided to go away. What in the world did I just witness? Like, is this Derrick Henry? Obviously, we miss hard. That's why we go low at times, because, I mean, that's just not good. That's not good. Oh, my. I love how Horn looks like he's trying to kick him. He's like, yeah. Safe to say the Packers aren't going anywhere. Lions kind of folded. Packers, they answer the call. At least the first call. Bryce going to run for a gain of about 7 or 8. Let's get my man ETN in there next. This guy's a big play machine. This run should go for a lot of yards. Yeah, there it goes. Pretty big run. Tries a truck to the 49. Big play. Running the ball again. Kenny Clark's, not looking at the right spot, so we should be fine. And we'll get about 5. Our own lineman took us out. Good tackle, Lewis. Good tackle by the man, Damien. I mean, we're going pretty short in this game, but for good reason. Roman, it's a tough throw, and what a catch by Roman. First down. I don't know what I'm witnessing here, but I feel it could be a touchdown. 3-hole routes, long setup, play action. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, we should have taken that. Roman, dude, I just feel like we ran out of room. We stepped. We were ready to deliver to Roman. I think it might have been a touchdown, but at the same time, it could have fallen flat. Oh, come on. McKinney wide open as Roman misses him. That's a tough one. Although they are pretty high up here. There's 2 plays you can make. This screen and hope they run the blitz, or this audible, and honestly, hopefully they leave Musgrave. I think they drop back on this, so I'm going to go with the screen, which they do blitz. And there goes Chuba Hubbard, who gets help from behind by Gary for the first down. Wow. Thank you, Green Bay. Green Bay choking in the clutch moment. Who would have thought? Great block off that left side. Again, safety just pursuing late. Big play action opportunity here. Musgrave, he's not open, but we'll take it. It's a great throw, great catch to the 6. Beautiful. I hesitate. And they do have outside leverage, but Musgrave, oh, maybe not. Musgrave wide open. A second touchdown for Musgrave against his former team in the playoffs. Good stuff, Luke. Would they adopt a new Luke? Or maybe they have already. I doubt it, but maybe? Just saying. Oh, there you go. Good start on the defense. 2nd and 13. This could be the drive that does it. 41 points of offense. Our offense is looking pretty elite. I mean, it does look good. Got a run game. Our O-line's actually very good, to be fair. It's like top 10 O-line just based on like 80s across the board. Oh, it's picked! J.C. Horn turning the edge to the 14. I don't even know how he did that. I thought he was beat. Jordan Love throws it behind him, I think. And that could be the dagger. It wouldn't be a playoff game without Jordan Love throwing a costly interception. And it's just Vassy behind him. Reed does need to make a better effort. He just kind of reaches back, doesn't care. And Horn just snags it. I mean, when we're dialed in, when it's the playoffs, we get dialed in. I'm going to actually take this away and just block. I like Musgrave for this. It's overthrown. Oh, my. That's touchdown 3. Bryce, do you just not want the story? Do you not want the story of former Packers player decimates them in the playoffs to move that team on to the next round? There goes Bryce. We're not going to do that. We'll go out of bounds. That's a late hit, by the way. Uh-oh. Okay, that's our 3rd guard down, but at least it's not Bryce. I can't believe this team. Musgrave for 3, dude. Oh, my. Could you imagine? The crowd, if there's even any Packers fans here, would lose their mind. There goes Bryce again. Bryce Young for probably the dagger. Offense is unbelievable. That could be it. That could definitely be it. We'll have to see, though. 48 points of offense. Good throw to Reed. Good tackle, 47-yard line. I mean, it's still not over, though, so you got to be careful. We can score as many points as we have in a short period of time. They can do the same, especially against our defense. Oh, wow, they're going to take the shot, and that's picked off by Trayvon. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Okay, to the 4. I was about to say, that could have been a safety, dude. That would have been a big moment for the game. 48-27. I mean, this game is looking potentially wrapped up. Man, they locked that up hard. Yeah, that second half, dude, I don't know what it is. Teams just don't have it. We do. No one else does. Entering the final quarter up 21 points. And again, I was, thinking about changing the sliders. I feel like, that Lions game, dude, the run blocking and all that was tough. Can't believe they didn't call a safety. I know the momentum carried him in, but that is arguable. Well, yeah, the run game stuff, both sides is tough. But, I decided, you know what? I'd rather lose than to have too easy of a game. Did change the sliders, and yet here we are, 48 points up. Not really up, but you know what I mean. Of course, with this much a lead, you don't want to get too cute with it. You never know. Free rusher, you panic, throw a pick six. There goes Chuba Hubbard, a yard short. And I don't know what we're doing here, but this looks so free. There's an RPO to Roman, who I don't even know if he has a catch before this. He's a couple catches, actually. Trying to run that clock out. You can almost put in Willis at this point. We got ETN in as is. Brooks after that. And they just can't stop the run either. Huge run of 11. It's almost like they're willingly taking Kenny Clark, their best run defender, out of the play every time. Like, even there, you're not giving much of a chance. You're lining them up against 3 interior linemen because there's no help there. And Kenny Clark's down now. You've bruised the man's ego. Look what you've done. You've killed him. Brooks, good fight. I mean, this run game is just exploding onto the scene now. Yards allowed 130 today. Season rank 10. I imagine that's rushing. Not every team's going to fall down when you try to run it. Oh, my. Brooks. Damn. Lost 4. Injury timeout. Man, they are faking injuries, huh? Although that also may have been Brooks, so forget I said anything. Roman gets it, and he's gone. Look at that run. All the way to the 25-yard line. They can't stop the drag. Brooks will be fine. Should probably take out Hubbard at least, though. Oh, especially when you get free rushes like that. Free run defenses, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know what to do here because I'm not used to us winning like this. I was expecting another tough game, and there goes Musgrave. Look at the juke move. It's blasted to the A. He had a huge game against his former team. Did I happen to mention this is his former team? Just making sure. All right. Play action for the dub. And that's a freaking moonshot. And caught by McMillan for the absolute dagger. I mean, I suppose I'm going to play it out because I don't know what else to do. I can't really sim ahead. We're not going to play another playoff game that would absolutely spoil that we've played, that we won the game. That's why I don't like doing 2 playoff games in an episode, because then right? Like, if it's a really long video, oh, I wonder what happens. I wonder if he loses in round 1. It's a 2-hour video. It just doesn't really make sense. And they're going to run it, dude. That is crazy. This Packers thing, I don't know what it is. Like, tell me what's going wrong, because first half it is a ultra competitive game where, you barely have an inch, and then in the second half they just can't do a damn thing. Multiple games like this now. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's just something about second half starts off with the wrong sliders. It just starts off with like a fresh game and it's not applying sliders. I don't know. But even then, most of the time they are still moving the ball pretty well. It's just we're able to get a stop on third down. It's kind of how most of these games go. We do all right for ourselves. They do all right for themselves, and it's just all about, can you get one stop? And they're going to run the ball again. I mean, they're getting some plays, and obviously Jacobs was, oh, wow, yeah. I mean, Jacobs, they're one of their biggest playmakers, but still, clock's gone. You need like damn 1 or 2 play touchdowns to even have a chance. Even then, you're down like 4 possessions. Screen pass. Also want to see how we handle these situations. Who the hell is that? Is it the fullback? Trevor Wallace with his 10th tackle, by the way. I don't know what this is. Takeaways, maybe? Season rank number 9. 2 today. Probably takeaways. Pretty good performance, though, boys. Defense could have been better, but they were pretty good overall. Slamming Jacobs backwards. Casey Maxwell on the screen. Be a good time to try out some extra blitzes, too. See if we can find something in there that we can go to. Because mid has been, it's okay, but it's risky, and it's been a little inconsistent. And we got very lucky they just dropped it, to be honest. Let's try this crap out for size. Scoring with a lot of pressure here. Oh, good find, and he's short. Wow, turnover on downs. Got a little bubble. ETN gets blasted. Let's try the read option with Willis. I think the handoff is the smart call here, but I'm going to keep it anyways. I was about to say, I wanted to see if Willis can run it. Let's give him a play. You know, Willis has to come in due to injury. I know these are all backups anyways, to see how he plays it. That's not a bad throw. It's a little overthrown, but not bad, all things considered. But yeah, that's about it. 55-27 victory. Headed on to the championship round. We could be legit. All right, final play, 4th and 1. It looks like they're going to run this ball to try and get it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. Come on, Marcus. You've had a bad game today, buddy. As they will end this game 55-27 like we left it off. What a performance in the offense. Defense had its moments of just struggling a little bit. They tightened up. They took the ball away. They won the game. That's all that matters. You win the game in the end. You did something right. Matt LaFleur, wow, that is the quickest handshake ever. Matt LaFleur not happy with his squad. And now, I mean, we took on the 2 toughest teams in the playoffs for the NFC. Giants, I do think, are going to be decent if we have to play them, but at the same time, I would rather on paper play the Giants than the Packers or the Lions. So, are we headed to the Super Bowl? We'll find out, I suppose. Looking at the numbers, Bryce Young, I mean, damn near perfect. 5 touchdowns, 0 picks, 23 for 28, 82% completion percentage on 300-plus yards. Probably his best game of his career, especially when you consider the playoffs. Happens to be in the playoffs. Chuba Hubbard, run game wasn't great, but it was good enough. It was good enough for sure. Looking at the receiving numbers, Musgrave, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. McMillan, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns. Roman, 55. Hubbard, 51 and a touchdown. So good work there across the board. A lot of different guys getting involved. A lot of blitzing, a lot of success there. Good, a decent bit of sacks. Trevon Merrick, J.C. Horn with picks apiece. Kicking pretty clean outside of the 1 missed extra points for Fitzgerald. All those points scored, not a single field goal required. And, of course, a big one. Kind of a momentum killer from them, or for them. The kick return touchdown right before half. This is also a huge moment in the game, too. I don't even remember what the time was. It's like nearing the end of the 3rd. I don't remember the score either, but like it was still manageable if they played good football. And instead of just taking like a wide-open Fitzpatrick, wide-open read, it seems, just takes a shot into double pretty much. It's basically double coverage, unless it's the perfect throw over the top. And it's the freest pick of Merrick's career, to be honest. But, I mean, there is nobody on read here. This is I mean, where are they starting at? This is at least a 20-yard gain, maybe more, depending on the juke he makes and if Golden realizes and comes back and tries to block. So, I mean, just some bad decisions by Jordan Love in this one, and a very winnable game for them. Of course, it doesn't help that their defense gave up what it gave up, but at the end of the day, they could have done better on offense, could have applied a little more pressure with that as well. Oh, we have one new injury. Who the hell could this be? Considering how long Robert Hunt was out, it might be Robert Hunt. It's Henley, okay? I mean, of all the players to get hurt, it could have been worse. I actually need to look at our linemen because we actually have a pretty thin lineman group. Yeah, we could definitely use at least one more lineman, so we're probably going to have to move somebody off into the practice squad or something like that because O-line is troublesome. You know, we got down to the final couple of guards there. Thankfully, some of the guys came back from injury. Robert Hunt maybe got back in there to finish the game out. I don't even remember, but yeah, it could have been bad. We could have been down to like a tackle and then maybe a fullback even, or a DT. I'm not sure, but let's go to the championship round. See who that is. You would assume Giants. Could be the Cardinals, though. And no, it is the Giants on the road against the Giants. It could be a snowy one, too. Who the hell knows? Let's take a look at the weekly awards real quick. Bryce Young, Trevin Wallace, other side. Lamar Jackson, Jenkins. Didn't that guy lose? Didn't the Ravens lose? Either way, Bengals win over the Chargers by 1. Dolphins win over the Ravens by 5. Panthers, 19-point victory over the Lions, of course. We did that already. And then, obviously, the Giants, 31 over 10. So, pretty big blowout there, too. Not quite what we did, but still pretty damn impressive. We'll take a look at the weekly recap for next episode. We probably should have done that in this one, to be fair, but we kind of forgot to do that. My bad. But, yeah, championship round, Panthers, Giants. Who would have thought? Winner is headed to the Super Bowl. Anyways, I apologize that some of these playoff games have been a little bit shorter, but it's a single game. You know, you're seeing more plays. You're seeing slightly longer games because it's single game episodes, but that's how we used to do it way back in the day, and that's, kind of, how where the franchise love started, so bringing it back a little bit. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We'll drop it to 400 likes for Monday, just to guarantee it, because, like I said, pretty good chance anyways, so it'd be nice to also hit the goal. 400 likes, not 500. Regardless, though, appreciate y'all for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. Should be a rebuild later today, or maybe you would have seen Fantasy Draft Guide earlier today. Something. At least 2 videos on the weekend. How about that? But probably a rebuild a little later today. And then again, 400 likes guarantees the championship round on Monday. That's about it, though. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video,